Hello everyone, welcome to Commerce Adda online classes. If you are preparing for the UGC NET examination and you are first time in my YouTube channel, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, press the bell icon for latest notification and regarding the NET updates also, UGC NET. And my live sessions will be available in an Academy Learning app. Special free live sessions will be available, no need to pay anything. For that, link is given in the description. Every Wednesday, Thursday and Friday you can catch me at 12 p.m. for the UGC NET paper 1 and paper 2 live classes. So this is the video regarding the most important video. Please see this video full so that you can understand what are the important topics for the paper 1 to qualify in the NET examination. These are the repeated questioning areas which I picked up after analyzing the so many years question papers from 2004 to 2019. After this much analysis, these are the topics that I picked up for repeated question areas. If you can read these areas, then minimum marks will be assured in the paper 1. That is for sure. I can't say maximum marks, minimum marks will be easily you can get from this analysis itself. So please see the entire video. Join in the Telegram. If you are new in my session, join in the Telegram. The link is available in the description box. Please subscribe, like and share, comment if you have any doubt. Let us start from the unit 1 teaching aptitude. So this is only for the NET, not for the JRF. The first clarity that I wanted to give, not for the JRF. All the important topics means only for the NET qualification. For JRF, you need to go through with the major analysis, in-depth analysis is required. So if you take the teaching aptitude, there are 5 areas which you need to concentrate. Not whole syllabus, it is not at all whole syllabus. Some minor concepts and small concepts I inserted. It is not at all a syllabus. See, factors affecting a teaching, it is in the point of view of the teacher will be there, in the point of view of the learner will be there. If you can read these 5 points, then you will be having 1 mark for sure. Based on the factors affecting teaching, general type, no need to apply any concept, just a general type practical based question will be there. And online method of teaching, Swayam Prabha, MOOCs and very other new initiatives were there which are on that also 1 question will be for sure from the teaching aptitude. Teacher versus student centered learning. You know what is the teacher centered traditional method and modern method of a teaching. So based on that comparison, if you can understand, from the comparison itself, 1 question, assertion, reasoning or a statement based question will come. And 4 types of evaluation which you need to understand. Summative, formative, norm referenced and criterion reference. Summative, simple concept, formative, when you read it in a comparative way. Norm reference, criterion reference, when you read it in a comparative way, it is easy. So these are the 4 types of evaluation. And levels of teaching like memory level, understanding level and reflective level. These are the 3 levels based on that questions were there. So 5 important topics which are repeating in nature in the teaching aptitude. So in worst case, if you don't have a time, at least cover these 5 topics. That is what I wanted to say for each unit. Now let us go for the research aptitude. Research aptitude will be types of research and steps of research. Types and steps, only 7 steps will be there. That too, majority of the questions were on the order or a sequence of a steps of a research. Sequence, they will miss out any 1 step and they will give other sequence also. So in the missed out figure we need to ignore from the options. For appropriate option we need to choose for the steps of research. And types of research, there are so many new types of research are coming day by day in the examination also. So the what we can do which is out of our control, the new type of research which we can find only in the exam. So what we can do is the known types of research we have to understand thoroughly, so that unknown types we can easily answer. And understanding the terms for workshops, seminar, conference, symposium. Based on this 1 question was there. In every attempt 1 question was coming on this 4 terms of a gathering we can say. And understanding a bibliography or a reference. Based on this also 1 question is coming. Either reference or a bibliography. Whether both are same or both are referring to a different context. Based on this 1 question was coming on the recent past. Plagiarism, meaning and types. Websites of a plagiarism. So like Turnitin question was asked. And plagiarism meaning is stealing someone's data, someone's work. Types of plagiarism, direct or indirect, some types will be there. And ICT tools for the research, source of data for the collection, mainly source of data for the collection they are asking. Types of ICT in research, how you will use information and communication technology in the research. So these are the 2 units, important topics. Now the third topic is communication. Communication is a very easy concept which I covered in the teaching aptitude and communication thoroughly. I covered in the free 60 days crash course of a NTA UGC Net Unacademy YouTube channel. In that you can see my communication, my teaching aptitude also. The mathematical reasoning and aptitude. Mathematical reasoning and aptitude, I made a separate clear-cut session. What are the strategies that you need to follow for these 2? Yesterday only I uploaded a video, you can see in the playlist. Now reading comprehension and data interpretation. Let us unlock the key for this both. Just simple tricks, no need to go for much depth. Simple tricks. See, if you look at reading comprehension, there are 3 rules that you need to follow. First, attempt the reading comprehension question in the first 5 minutes of your examination. First 5 minutes or first 7 minutes you can steal it. Take 7 minutes, but try to solve it in an accurate way, because this is an easy chapter where we can get 5 by 5 or 5 by 5 question correct, 10 marks in your pocket. We are leaving the unimportant, we are leaving the easy areas and aiming for the only tough areas called as mathematical reasoning, data interpretation, people and environment. You should recognize that every question is having 2 marks, every question is having equal time, equal chance of being corrected also. So they don't leave the scope of getting a marks from here. So it is easy to get the marks from here. So do not leave even one question in the reading comprehension also. Easy to get 5 into 2, that is 10 marks. Instead of 5 minutes, dedicate 7 minutes or 8 minutes for the RC only. Nothing will happen. But you need to follow this approach. Answer or question to passage approach you need to follow. Question to passage. How? First you need to read all 5 questions. Keep in mind that question with options also. Just remember, don't try to mug up over there itself. Try to read questions for 2 minutes and go for the passage. You will find answers immediately, because questions are hitting your mind automatically in the subconscious mind. So that in such case you can easily answer. I covered how to solve the reading comprehension 1 hour video in the Unacademy live UGC Net. You can watch that also in the marathon. And data interpretation, how to tackle the data interpretation part. In first 1 hour, attempt the 3 to 4 questions of a data interpretation, which are easy. Because out of 5, 2 will be tricky, and 3 will be easy in the data interpretation. Based on the data, if you can easily calculate the 3 questions. But for 2 questions, you need to solve in depth way. The 2 leftover questions can be answered after answering the paper 2 questions. After completing the paper 2, you will get time. So you can answer those 2 questions slowly. Don't click in a wrong, or else put a mark for review. So that easy to get the mark. Easy to get the marks at the last. If you can solve it correctly, you will get corrected. If not solved correctly, the whatever you mark for review, that will be taken it as an answer. So don't try to kill your major time in the data interpretation by solving tricky questions, because do not waste much of time on the calculation. For 5 minutes, 3 to 4 questions is enough for us. Understand one point over in the reading comprehension and data interpretation. Every question is having a equal marks, and to avoid the time consuming on a question, we should go forward. And information and communication technology, repeated 5 areas were input and output devices comparison, and they will give a list. They have to identify what is input and what is output devices. MHRD digital initiatives, virus and types of virus, malicious terminology they are asking, and abbreviations are important. One question will be for sure. Primary and secondary memory of data is one question will be for sure. Now people and environment. This is 9th one. People and environment. Millennium Development Goals and Sustainability, SDGs and MDGs, one question will be for sure. This 17 list and that list also you need to remember. We are very expert in mugging up, right? Memorization. And air pollution causes, each energy resources meaning like hydro, geothermal and nuclear, their meaning is important, and that which technology will come, that is also important. National actual plan and climate change, Montreal Protocol, Rio Summit, Convention on Biodiversity, Kyoto Protocol, Paris Agreement. This is one set, we can say. This is one set in one chart. Within 2 pages, you can able to make a note of all these protocols or agreements. Next, reasons for a Delhi pollution and COVID-19 point of view also, people and environment is the most important. What are the reasons for COVID-19? That may be asked in the examination. This time, you can expect a question on COVID-19 also. COVID-19, because it is a very recent current affairs related to a people and environment chapter. Now last chapter is higher education. How to cover this higher education? Higher education, 5 important areas where pre and post independent committees, either on the 4 important committees of a post independent, Radhakrishnan, Mudaliar and Kothari, and National Policy and Education. On these 4, one question may come, or else pre-independence committees were there, like Sadler Commission, Wood Dispatch, those were there. Based on that, one question may come. So you should read that, and this 1 mark will be for sure. And pre-independence universities or institutions like Takshashila, Jagatala, Nalanda, these questions were repeatedly asking in the exam. Next, major bodies, their year of the establishment, AICTE, UGC, what are their function, NCTE, when it was established, and new digital initiative is the most important area that we need to concentrate. New digital initiatives. New digital initiative is most important. Please concentrate on this majorly, because so many new initiatives were there recent past by the MHRD, by the UGC, and merging also were there. Next, NIRF ranking is most important. NIRF ranking for this year till now it didn't give, and for the last year we can have these rankings. Last year didn't ask. There is a scope for upcoming examination to be asked. So these are the 10 topics, important points. I hope it is useful in a not to cover so much of syllabus, which is important for our examination is important. Not for covering an entire syllabus is not much important. Now let me conclude by saying 2 things. First, don't where it is. First one, don't try to complete overall syllabus. Complete total syllabus, because total syllabus completion is not our target. Our target is to get a JRF and get a NET qualification. So when our target is very much clear, if they are not going to ask the questions from the total syllabus, some question will be for sure on the important topics only. So these are the important topics where you can get a minimum marks of 25 to 30 question will be for sure, if you can read this concept thoroughly from the top, all 10 units, and if you follow reading comprehension and data interpretation technique very clearly. And second thing is don't forget to solve PYQs on all topics of paper 1 and paper 2. Don't forget to solve these PYQs, previous year question. For the paper 1, you need to come from the 2009 year to 2019 year. For paper 2 commerce, if you ask me, 2012 to 2019. These are the previous year question that you need to calculate or solve it and write the explanation, make a new learning point. By saying these 2 points, I am concluding this session. And if you like this analysis, please hit a like button and share it to your friends, and follow me in Academy Learning app. Subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so that you will be getting latest updates also. And don't forget to comment your feeling about this video, whether it is useful or not useful. You may give a dislike also, anything is possible. Thank you so much. We'll meet in the next video.